Alright, good morning. This is Lynx. I wanted to bring up an idea that I think is very important for people to consider when they do readings. It is the idea of an oracular message versus something that is really mundane. The difference between an oracular message, or a message that comes from an oracle in the traditional sense, as opposed to something that we sort of try to force to have a meaning. Let me explain that. I hope I've articulated that correctly. These days we tend to ask questions and we tend to get a response. So will I be pregnant? Will I have a baby? Will I move? Will my business be successful? Those are things that you can approach with an oracle. But a response from an oracle traditionally was something that was layered and had depth, and it didn't have just a superficial meaning. When you stopped and you thought about it, you could see things on many levels that were being told to you. So, for example, let's say that someone has a question about their health, okay? They're going through something with their health, and you throw some cards. This is my Lucky Lynx fortune cards, okay? And let's say we've got the lily, okay, and we've got the house, and we've got the bear. So you might say, it's time, it would do you good to spend some time at home and recover, okay, or find the recovery of your health, okay, and that would bring good fortune. Okay, so an oracular message might be something more to the effect of the layers of your life we're going to combine these. Second chances on the home and the temple bring greater protection in the next cycle when one creates one's own fortune. Okay. So if you think on that one for a while, you'll come up with different levels to it. Home and the temple is not just the home in that case. Second chances doesn't just have to do with the health. Protection is multi-layered because it has to do with protection of the body, protection of the organs, protection of the mind, and fortune has multiple meanings here as well. So if you reflect on that, you'll see there's multiple meanings. I'm not saying that you shouldn't simplify. You should always try to be straightforward and accurate. But there is a difference between you're going through a bad time, and movements of the mind within this cycle reveal the attachments that have caused the outcomes this far. There's a difference in the way both of those informations come. And in the first sense, okay, yeah, you're going through a bad time. Yeah, well, I know that. But in the second sense, it actually tells you what the cause of it is, what can bring fortune, and how to get to the root of the problem. So in oracular reading, there is when you think about it, and you ponder it, and you actually stop to think about it, there's a solution in there as well as several layers. So when you really open up to do an oracular reading, you're likely to get layers. Okay, so the heart of the matter. It could mean an individual's actual heart, or the heart of the matter combined with mountain. Okay, so the heart of the matter, or being in the heart of the matter, puts one as having the ability to change the weather. Would be different than you're nervous because you feel you have an obstacle ahead of you. Those are two different ways to read. So consider it. What's the difference between a real oracular message that gives you layers that you can ponder? And if you think about any of those three that I've done, think about them, and you'll see different layers to each one and different possibilities in each one, as opposed to the simple, straightforward. A lot of times we expect an oracle to give us an outcome that matches something that is of this world, that the oracle doesn't really care about. You're asking something deeper of an oracle is going to try to give you the message that gives you the most profound impact. Sometimes we just want a justification for continuing with our actions that actually keep destroying ourselves. But the fact is, you can actually use these to get to the core and the heart of a matter within yourself and see what the patterns are in your mind that are creating the entire reality in your life. And that's really when you get to another level of reading. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to try to answer them. If you're interested, I'll do another video on this subject. Let me know. And I wish you, again, I am Lucky Lynx, and I wish you success and good fortune.